Hey, Sean, what are we going to be doing today?
Today, we buy underwear. But before you can wear extreme hard-use tactical pants, it's good to have a set of underwear. The term going commando, no commandos really do, because, well, the tactical hard-use fabrics that are used in WOG clothing can be somewhat abrasive on a man's more sensitive regions. Now, it's very difficult in today's modern world to find good recycled underwear. It's not a good idea to buy surplus underwear because you'll get syphilis and gonorrhea from every, swinging dick soldier that's been screwing whores around the world. So it's a good idea that you would get underwear that's new, yet you want to make sure you're not getting, because we don't want to go to a department store. So when you come to an Army surplus store, you have your choices are kind of limited. Like, no one's really done anything with underwear. I mean, look at this. When you think about it, your underwear should be the first layer that absorbs sweat. The purpose of underwear is to take the toxins from your body and take it away from your body. Because if you sit there, your sweat is full of toxins. If you leave your sweat next to your skin and it rubs and causes skin irritation, that's where chafing and chaff comes in. So what they're supposed to be is absorbent, and that's what it does. This is just your standard set of, brown briefs. Brown's good because you wouldn't get any stains that you couldn't see right away, but still, the sniff test, it's bad when you're at that level. Now, during the day, this is handy, but an underused piece of kit is the long johns. Your legs have massive amounts of blood running through them. If it's slightly chilly outside, you put on a set of long johns, you could wear t-shirts with that, and it wouldn't be a problem. Boxers are a waste of time. I don't actually know what the tactical use of boxers are. They don't take clothing away from you. So people, well, it makes me feel free and clear. Well, that's great, but it's not really absorbing anything. The Canadian Forces issue these, they're like polyester boxer shorts. I don't know who was thinking what, but I think somebody made some money on that deal. But if you were to get a set like this and it was slightly tempered outside, your legs will stay warm. This warms up the rest of your body. Because if you're staying warm on top and you got nothing on your legs, well, the heat's just going to dump out of you. Your crotch and your armpits are the major heat zones of the body. That's why if you get cold, you see people do this. They put their arms under because that's where all the heat comes from. That's your heat dissipation. So it makes sense if you got expensive clothing and shirts, which we're going to get into, that you should also be wearing an undershirt. And that's the whole concept. That's where the t-shirts originally came from. They were undershirts. Some people in colder climates use polar fleece instead of underwear. This is a bad idea because if you sweat into the polar fleece,
Have you seen the tactical underwear?
Tactical underwear? So what do you mean by tactical underwear? What's that all about?
Well, Under Armour.
Under Armour?
Yeah. This is a very breathable material.
Okay.
It's called polypropylene.
Right.
And it wicks the sweat away from your body.
What does that mean? Does it absorb it?
No, it takes the moisture away from your body and brings it to the front.
Oh, really?
This is what all the hockey players are wearing. NASCAR drivers, guys who race motorbikes, they wear it under their leather suits. Keeps you dry. A lot of the SWAT teams, that's the only reason why we brought this in is for the SWAT team.
Really? So the SWAT teams are all wearing this. This is
their uniforms.
So you got tactical underwear. Now this is your I noticed this is pretty. But you got the long sleeve,
and this is your form-fitting one, so it's really close to your body. So
and here's the gaunch. Nice.
Yeah.
So this is like the primo.
It's like the BMW of underwear.
Really?
Yeah.
High speed, low drag.
Yep.
So what we thought was underwear wasn't just underwear. Your t-shirt is part of underwear. What about the t-shirts? The Under Armour stuff has a cool wick layer that takes it away from your skin and brings it out to absorb in other clothing. Now the thing is that you might think that, well, isn't that the same as just as not, you know, having underwear on, because it would just carry it out to your clothing? Not exactly, because it doesn't touch your body. This stuff is form-fitting, and that's the good plan. Let's take a look at what other t-shirts are out there and what t-shirts should be and what they've become. Now when it comes to the realms of t-shirts, the underwear has become this. This is your underwear. This is the Bundeswehr. But you'll notice that how are you supposed to get any kind of absorbency when your armpit is way down here? You're not going to get an absorbency out of that. This is just for comfort and for heat. They're worried about heat distribution and whatnot. I am not a big fan of the wife beater muscle shirt. Not my thing. Moving up from that, this is what t-shirts should be. T-shirts should be snug-fitting, absorbent clothing. This is what keeps your gear, what they had before they had things like underwear. This was the Canadian issue stuff. This is what was given out to the guys. You come in here, you don't have to spend $30 on a set of underwear. You spend $10, you get a sanitized, perfectly good t-shirt, which you can use and wear. What are you paying so much money for t-shirts for? Why should you? If you want to go to Angry Shirts or something like that, you bet. Get a statement that says something you wanted to say. But don't become a human billboard. That's what all t-shirts have become. Somehow somebody back in the 60s thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if we put logos on t-shirts? Good job, pinhead. Look what you started. Now everything's all messed and everybody's walking around with t-shirts and Tommy My Finger and whatever. I mean, it's bull. So if we were to get back to it, it's all about function. So when you stop looking at, oh, does it have a brand name? No, never mind the brand name. What does it do? If it doesn't do anything, it's lazy. I feel like a superhero. I mean, check this out. This stuff's totally tight-fitting. I'm completely warm. I'm not cold at all, which is really, really nice. So you can, like, mac right out on this. I mean, this is great stuff. You can't do anything wrong with this. Hey, what's this worth? How much is this for this setup here?
$91.60.
How much?
$91.60.
$91.60? Now, if you go down to the running room, you can pick up some pretty high-speed kit as well. So you don't always have to go with, like, an Under Armour type solution. Now, what do we got as a price on this? This one here is... This set here is $40. That's what you pay for cool wick stuff, though, because it's high-speed gear. On the back of it, what does it say? Super Microsoft? No, Super Mycroft. Oh, okay, whatever that means. And this is like, these would be a shorts, right? This is what you'd wear so that you don't get any chafing, because chafing can be damaging to the male-sensitive region. These ones here, which is like, well, it's kind of the same thing, but it seems like it's a little bit more of a cuppy kind of a thing. So I don't think it's exactly made by the same thing. These ones are $30, but I'd rather pay the extra few bucks and get the legs, and that way you'd be covered up. Because when they sit here, you're gonna have glide movement right now. You won't get anywhere on your thigh. Your thigh takes a lot of motion when you're running and stuff like that. So you want to be careful with something, because I mean, you know, you got to move. Now, some people have a problem with paying $40 for a set of underwear. You know, that is a lot of cash, but really, it's your balls on the line. So what you need to do is you go to a store where they sell it, and then you just acquire it.
Okay, so we're going to be making 3 dishes for lunch. This will be tomatoes à la provençale.
What?
Tomatoes à la provençale. French. And then we're going to make cut lemon zucchinis, which is what this is for.
I've got another option. Stay right here. And the time it takes for me to boil a pot of coffee to make tea, I can feed 4 people.
Remember I said that people eat these out of necessity and in certain circumstances?
People eat food out of necessity
don't
in certain circumstances.
really want to eat these. So we'll just
No.
throw that in there.
No.
And we'll get on our way with this stuff here.
What's wrong? This is way less time.
Can you please wash these?
Yes. Okay, so understand that we could be eating right now. Start the clock. Click. 4 minutes from now, we could all be eating.
We're going to be slicing these. Take off the ends. And what I need is them to be sliced diagonally.
Right. You want me to cut these diagonally?
But not really thick. They have to be in